How long after a breakup should you take before you start dating again? I remember in my early 20s, I went through a breakup and thought I was ready to get out there again and find Miss Next. Someone asked, well, how long did you date? 6 months. Then they encouraged me to take 3 months to emotionally heal and recover before getting back out there. In their opinion, the amount of time that you took dating, you divide that amount of time in half, and that would be a good rule of thumb before you should date again. So an example would be, if you dated someone for a year, just divide it in half, and 6 months of recovery is long enough, and then you can date again. I was young, so I thought it seemed like a good rule of thumb. But as I got older and experienced more short-term dating relationships, I didn't really care much for this rule because time doesn't heal all wounds, and time is a precious commodity when it comes to meeting that special person. I was in my 30s when I experienced another breakup, and had I practiced this rule of thumb, I would have missed out on my wife because I was stuck on a good rule of thumb. I'll share more about that later in the video, so stay tuned for that. Reality is, there is no set rules on when it's time to get back out there and date again. However, I do want to share some helpful principles for you to consider before you do date again. But before you do, if you're new here, I'm Marc Kitsko, your dating success coach. I'm here to help you navigate the dating in this complex world so you can find true love. Do me a favor and subscribe and click that bell below so I can be an encouragement to you in your dating journey. Dating is about finding someone to marry. If that is your goal or objective, then these principles will help you while you recover from a breakup and move on to find someone who will appreciate you for being you. First principle is, don't sit too long in the pain of it. If someone doesn't want all you have to give, let them go. Turn the page on that chapter of your life so you can move on to the next chapter and find someone who wants to be with you and appreciates all you have to offer. So, get a good cry in, have a quick pity party, yell, exhaust yourself with talking to friends who will tell you what a great catch you are and how your ex is really missing out. Then, turn the page and move on. Second principle is, take your time to find emotional healing. If you're anything like I was, I always felt like I was emotionally healed the moment I met someone who put a smile on my face and was attractive. Bam, it's time to move on. The ex was history, and this new babe, she was a mystery, so I already felt better. But what does emotional healing mean? It means experiencing the hurt and giving yourself permission to feel crappy. Forgive the other person so you can move on, and in some cases it means forgiving yourself for what you did or didn't do. You know when you're emotionally better when they're not the first person on your mind when you wake up or the last person on your mind when you go to bed at night. Principle number 3, you've taken some time to reflect on what you could have done better and how you can make your next dating relationship better. What insights did you gain? What areas did you grow in? What areas do you need to improve in? Then there's principle number 4. Are you ready to invest the time, energy, and emotion into another person? If so, that's a good indication that you're ready to start dating again. But if you're still having lingering thoughts of your ex and all their good qualities, don't go out and mess another person up that puts a smile on your face. Take a little more time. Principle number 5, talk to others. When you feel you're ready to get out there again, talk to others, and many people will give you their opinions, their advice, and it'll be differing depending on who you talk to, but just listen, gain more insights so you don't jump the gun. Principle 6, know your relationship goals. What kind of person do you want? Spiritual, their spiritual beliefs and practices, values, beliefs, temperament, personality, career motivation, energy level, their future family life. If you know your relationship goals, it makes it much easier to move forward. This is what I teach in our Ultimate Relationship Academy, so people are clear on what they want and how to attract that right person. When you're clear on the kind of person you want and the family life you desire, then moving forward is much easier to find and attract that right person. Because I was clear on my relationship goals, I knew it wasn't all about the physical attraction, but on certain characteristics and qualities and the type of lifestyle I wanted. So when Kelly and I crossed paths, I laughed because I instantly knew she was the one. And had I not been clear on my relationship goals, I would have missed out on experiencing the love I have today because of a rule of thumb. So if you're interested in getting clear on your relationship goals, you will get laser focused on meeting the right person, then go ahead and schedule a 15-minute call in the link below in the description to our Ultimate Relationship Academy. See if it's a good fit for you, and we'll see if you're a good fit for us. What worked for you, and how did you move forward in some of your breakups? Let us know in the comments below. Share this video with a friend, give us a thumbs up, and until next time, live victoriously.